Yo, back for another round of Brews and Views. Episode 36.
Yeah.
Nobody wears that number.
It was Sean Taser's original journal.
Yes, it was, and he quickly got about that thing.
Yeah. Yeah. 36 is a standard issue number that they give you. It's like when you first get somewhere or you make the team, it's hit.
36, yeah. It's a good practice squad number. It's going to be interesting to see all the different numbers because they changed the number rules for this
Right.
season coming up, so there's going to be people wearing numbers that it's going to look out of place.
It's gonna look like college.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't want to see that.
You're gonna have a defensive end wearing 5. So
You know, we'll see how it looks.
yeah.
Just hold it down.
Yeah.
I'll fix it later. All right. So, I'm drinking a Brothers Craft Brewing Company, which is in Harrisonburg, Virginia. It's a Daylight Craving is the name of it. It's a maple bacon breakfast stout.
Maple bacon.
I heard bacon.
Yeah,
Yeah.
which made me grab it. You put bacon in it. Or it's going to drink it, eat it.
Yeah.
It's 10% alcohol, 10.5 ABV. It's pretty good. I'm a stout guy, but maple bacon, sold me.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
That would get me too.
Mm-hmm.
I got a. It's from Open Gate Brewery, which was actually a Guinness brewery in Baltimore
Mm-hmm.
or in Maryland, somewhere in Maryland. But this beer is a Baltimore Blonde. It's 5%. We was talking about it all fast. It's 5%. I bought me a 6, so I have 6 Baltimore Blondes. Do what you will with that information.
I mean, I like to have 6 Baltimore Blondes at once too.
Evidently, they grow them different in Baltimore.
Hey,
I got a spooky from the Blue Mountain Barrel House, Nelson County, Virginia.
I'm gonna have to check this out, Cliff.
But it's only 8.5.
That ain't bad.
Nah, it ain't.
That
It
ain't
doesn't
bad
taste.
at all.
It doesn't taste like a stout.
Right. So, it ain't bad at all.
So you like it?
Yes.
Finally like a stout?
No, it's not a stout. Doesn't taste like it.
I don't know.
Somebody fucking with me.
So
Real
yeah.
pumpkin puree and fresh ginger.
I taste no pumpkin.
Oh no, it is a aged in rum barrels blended with a dark hollow stout.
Nice. It's good. I taste it.
I'd buy it.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. And I usually don't go for anything that dark.
All right.
But I could drink it.
Hit it.
Go ahead, hit it. Get
Blue
you a
Moon.
swig.
Oh, Blue Moon. I like a Blue Moon. I'm sorry, not Blue Moon. Blue Mountain
Yeah.
Brewery.
Yeah, get you a swig.
Okay.
Baltimore Blonde is really good.
Yes. Well, I mean, I've only had a Virginia one, but
I knew he was gonna say that.
I mean,
I knew he was gonna say that.
so
I had a.
I'll take your word for it. What's going on? Technical difficulties?
Yeah, a little bit. Cliff's headphones. He said his is still going in and out.
No.
Check if it's this.
Well, I'm not using mine, so.
Mine are running, but I mean mine are good.
We'll deal with it.
I'm gonna lose them in a minute anyway.
Right.
All right.
So
Like fucking with me though.
Mm-hmm. Well, so many things to talk about.
yeah.
Some of the things I wanted to mention firsthand. So they're canceling Snow White,
They're not canceling Snow White.
cutting the scene out.
Yeah. They're saying that you can't. The scene where the prince kissed her. They're saying he kissed her without her consent.
Well,
What?
she would have died if he didn't.
I'm just telling you.
I mean,
that's
yes, he
been-
did. But did he open a button in Copperfield too?
No.
Did he
no.
put tongue down the throat?
We don't know.
Nah, we know. It showed it right there on the screen.
Listen, I took an EMT class. When you're unconscious, that's implied consent.
I mean, just ask a former football safety that is that.
Cut it out. Cut that out.
That's ridiculous.
It's ridiculous. So they're just cutting that scene out. They're not doing away with the movie.
Yeah, because they said that's teaching you that it's okay to kiss somebody without their consent.
No, just let them die. It's okay. Yeah, don't kiss them to save their life. No, don't do that.
But that's what it said.
So in the other one, did the chick kiss the frog? Did the frog give the consent?
Apparently not, but I don't know if anybody's raising a fuss.
And this is a company that writes subliminal messages in their movies, like
Well,
Sex and the Lion King and all that type of shit.
It wasn't Disney. It was somebody wrote an op-ed and,
Here we go. These fucking op-eds.
and something else, and they kind of blew up. So now Disney's removing the scene.
Cancel culture again.
So yeah, it wasn't Disney that just came out and said,
So one random white person got upset, like they always do.
I don't know if they
and
were
the
white.
whole shit goes away.
I don't know if they were the white.
All right.
Could have been.
Probably a lesbian at least. But sorry.
We're not going there.
I'm just.
Damn sure wasn't us that did it.
All right, moving on. So, let's see. Floyd Mayweather is gonna fight Logan Paul.
Jake Paul.
Jake Paul.
No, he's fighting Logan Paul.
Oh, I thought he was fighting
No, he's
Jake.
fighting Logan Paul.
I can't tell them apart anyway.
They look similar, but he's fighting Logan Paul, and Jake Paul. He wants a piece of the action, and apparently he went up to Floyd and took his hat,
Look, man,
and then got lumped up afterwards.
Floyd gonna kill either one of them.
I don't know why Logan Paul's fighting him. I think he's been
Payday.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And he's a clout chaser.
I mean, it's these internet stars, man. They just love clicks and fame.
Listen,
I think you lose viewers when you get knocked out on pay-per-view, but that's just me.
listen. There's people that
No.
fight for a living that get knocked out by Floyd. So I don't know. That's crazy to me.
It's not crazy. It's just stupid.
It's both. It's crazy and it's stupid.
Yeah, I mean, Logan Paul's been fighting longer than Jake, but who the fuck is Logan Paul? Like, what are you doing?
That's why I'm not buying it.
Yeah. Oh, I ain't gonna pay for it.
Well,
He fights other YouTubers
Yeah.
and everything else. Like he fights. other-
stick to fighting YouTubers.
Yeah. But fighting Floyd is something totally different.
I know why Floyd. I mean, Floyd looking for any type of payday. It's the money team. He'll do whatever,
Right.
whatever's gonna pay him. But nobody. I don't want to see that shit.
Mm-mm.
So I'm not gonna watch it.
Not at all.
Maybe get on the Fire Stick and glance at it, but no, probably not.
Yeah, I'm not even doing that.
Nope.
No.
Not at all.
Let's see. Also,
Unless
Yep.
Snoop is commentating.
Yeah.
the best
Yeah, nah,
best commentator ever.
I'll do that.
Yeah. Let's see. I was all ready to start calling Bruce Caitlin, just because you can change your name. I wasn't gonna use the pronouns that he wants me to use, but I was gonna call him Caitlin.
You wasn't gonna do the she?
No, I wasn't gonna do that.
Oh, okay.
But I was gonna call him Caitlin because he came out and he said that he doesn't believe that transgender women should be able to compete in women's sports. I was like, right on. You're gonna catch some shit from your community, but
Right.
right on. He's running for governor of California.
Yeah.
But apparently, now I don't know. It's alleged because I saw a tweet. I haven't seen any, the coverage of it anywhere else.
Really good.
But apparently, he's been he's been playing in women's golf tournaments and hitting from the women's tee.
Yeah.
So it's a bit hypocritical.
Yes, it is. Yes,
And
it
you
is.
know, be what you want. Chop your dick off. Grow a penis if you can. I don't know how you do it, but don't be a hypocrite.
I don't think it's a grow a penis.
Wow.
I don't think you can get one. You can get one put on. I don't think you could just grow one if it ain't meant for you to grow one.
Yeah, change your sex, but don't be a hypocrite.
Don't be a hypocrite. I mean, granted, he's trying to be a politician, so that goes hand in hand. I guess he was testing out his hypocrisy, you know, how, to see if he could get away with it.
Maybe.
But come on, Bruce. You're
He's
still
trying.
Bruce to me. So
He trying.
yeah. So whatever. But I think they said he got thrown out of the. But I didn't hear that anywhere else. It was just a tweet.
I don't know.
I didn't look into it. But if that's true, fuck you, Bruce. That's how I feel about
Well, all right.
But he was telling the truth.
it. Yo, no,
Yeah.
the statement
Yeah,
it was
The
actually
statement
true.
was true.
It's just his actions were
Yeah.
fucked up.
Yeah.
Although some people would say golf is not a sport,
I am one of those.
but you get that goes hand in hand. You can't play from the women's tee if you're a dude,
True.
and one of the most athletic dudes in history of dudes.
He's a female now.
No, he's not.
Y'all see what I did there? I laughed it up.
Mhm.
Y'all see what I did there?
And why are you gonna be one? Be a pretty one. It's one of the ugliest females I've ever
Damn.
seen in my life.
God damn. You're not wrong, but God damn.
All right.
Anyway,
So-
moving on.
Ugly lives matter.
Moving on.
Yeah. So the first topic of the day, South Carolina is apparently running short of lethal injection
Drugs.
drugs.
Yeah.
So they're trying to add firing squad to the ways of execution.
That's wild.
It's wild. Which is 3 states that already still do it.
I can't believe that either. That's wild as shit. Too.
Yeah, Mississippi, Oklahoma, and Utah.
Utah.
Yeah.
The Mormons?
Utah.
Yeah, Utah. And you can choose the way you choose the way you want to die.
Who the fuck wants to die by firing squad?
I don't know. It's not like TV. Sometimes on TV, motherfucker take one shot and is out right away.
Right.
Nah, this is you gonna bleed out and some more shit. You gonna gasp for air and
Who the? Hey, I don't know.
Now,
Wait. How you can choose you can die again?
yeah, most states that have some states have the electric chair and lethal injection. They leave it up to you which one you want to do.
What's up with the firing squad though?
That's gonna be one of the choices. You don't have to choose it.
But that shouldn't be a choice.
But until they come back with more, get enough drugs, I guess it's gonna be electric chair or firing squad.
That
There's so much I want to unpack from this.
is ridiculous.
All right, number one,
Uh-huh.
if you're in position to be executed,
Mhm.
why do you get to choose? Who gives a fuck? You're about to die. Second,
Why would you-
a firing squad could be more humane
Mm.
than an electric chair anyway.
Yeah, might be.
And
I don't.
who
I don't.
gives a
think-
fuck about being humane
When
at
you-
that
when
point?
you're killing them.
When you're killing them, you've already decided they're going to die. And because obviously they've done something heinous enough
For you to say that.
for you to put them to death, who gives a fuck at that point?
Well, I don't think you should do it by fucking firing squad.
Well, you know how they do it too. So it's a line of guys, but only one of them has
Bullets.
actual bullets. The others
Yeah.
have blanks and shit. So
Yeah, well, five. So you just got 5 marksmen. And the one of them.
Yeah. So well, that gives them plausible deniability because nobody don't know who fired the
yeah, how do
deadly shot.
like?
Even still.
First of all, who
there's-
signs up for that shit?
I don't know.
Actually, who signs up to be the doctor to put the shit into this? I'm opposed to death penalty.
Me too.
In Virginia, they last month or the month before last, they got rid of it,
Yeah.
which is good because I believe in uh, thou shalt not kill, and that doesn't that goes for government too. Nobody has the right to say somebody needs to die, especially when we have a whole lot of cases where the guy didn't do it and he
Yeah.
gets let off. Like so, if there's one case,
That's too many.
that's too many. Because you don't know how many people have been sentenced to death and actually went through it and they were innocent.
Yeah. And I don't know.
I read one just now. So one guy got put to death, and 4 months later, found out his DNA. It was somebody else's DNA on the
Fucking
murder
DNA.
weapon. Like,
I mean, come on, man. Yeah.
And then these ways of doing it. I guess lethal injection is the best way, but what's wrong with the guillotine? Why don't they bring that shit back? Chop your head clean off.
public hangings.
If you're going to fire squad, I guess you're right.
Bring out the guillotine.
I mean, because, come on, man, firing squad,
Man.
that is, first of all, I thought there was a law against cruel and unusual punishment.
Is it? Well, it's not unusual because it happens all the time.
But it's cruel, though.
It's not cruel because you're killing them.
That's still cruel.
Well,
How's it cruel?
So no. Well, that's all cruel, isn't it?
No, lethal injection.
It's not cruel
It's
because
not cruel
you go to sleep.
Yeah, they put you to sleep and then kill you. in
Electric
your
chair is
sleep.
cruel as fuck.
Electric chair is cruel.
Goddamn Green Mile.
The gas
Still makes
chamber.
me cry to this day.
Gas chamber
chamber.
is cruel.
Gas chamber's cool.
Yeah, all of them except for lethal injection.
Hanging, snap your neck.
Okay, well, I don't know too much about hanging, but I watch a lot of cowboy movies.
Oh, I just want to bring that up.
Right?
So,
Throw them in the lines then.
oh, or
He helped Joshua.
yeah, get back.
Jericho. He'll kill again.
I mean, but at that point, I mean, what damn difference does it make? I mean, why are you so concerned about being, number one, about being humane to them at that point? Just,
Well,
you're out to kill them.
Because you shouldn't. You should be humane to any human.
Should be, but we're
Yeah.
not.
Well, we're not.
So,
And just put a bullet right in the middle of their brain.
Yeah, you're a wild dude, Cliff.
If you're going to kill them already, you've decided that. It's not me. I'm just saying, why you
Why
throwing
can't we
it out?
kill him in the sleep?
I don't know. People got shot in the head and lived too, though.
Mm-hmm.
What?
And that's another thing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? Because if you survive the electric chair or the lethal injection, you're free. So what happens in the firing squad if they shoot your ass, you walk off? You're free.
Whoever's on the firing squad gets fired.
That's why I say bring back the guillotine, man. Ain't no walking away from that shit.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Chop the head clean off. There's nothing more humane than that.
It's over.
So,
that is not humane, any.
Why does it have to be humane?
None of that shit is humane
Why does
except
it
for
have to be
lethal
humane?
injection.
it's better than what you remember. So you know, old times. I don't know what they did in America, but used to be this thing called quartering,
Uh-huh.
where they tie each
Yeah,
limb to a
to the
horse,
horse,
yeah.
send them out in 4 directions.
Yeah.
That's inhumane.
Yeah, now that's fucked up.
That's fucked up. You know, bullet to the head. I don't know.
I didn't know in 2021 though, we need to be passing laws to say it's okay to kill somebody by firing squad. Most states are getting rid of the death penalty. That's where that's what I'm
Not
getting at.
Oklahoma, Utah, and Mississippi, and now South Carolina. Utah? I didn't know the Mormons get down like that. That is gangster, man. That is gangster as hell. I mean,
That's wild.
Man, we need to leave them the hell alone.
yeah.
Man,
That is wild.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just
I just don't get why you're worried about being humane at that point.
well, partly because to me you should be humane to any person.
Then why you killing them?
Well, that's the bigger issue in it because I don't believe you should be. Barring somebody that just can't stop killing. Like I watched the jump the other day where this dude got convicted of killing 25 people. I mean, there's justifiable cause for that one.
Well, what about like over, what was it, like Pakistan or whatever? You steal something, they cut off your hand. Do that. Do some shit like that.
But that's
You gonna kill somebody with no hands?
that's inhuman.
See, y'all laughing. I'm dead ass right now. Like,
You could argue that locking somebody up behind bars for the rest of their life is inhumane.
you could.
It's all fucked up.
It is.
I mean,
It is. Because I also, Lord said, vengeance is mine.
it is.
So, when you're killing somebody for a crime, you're taking vengeance.
Away from the Lord.
Well, how about we just don't break the law in general?
This ain't utopia, dog.
Yeah. You always, wherever there's human beings, you're going to have criminals.
But if the punishment were severe enough, it might deter some of that crime.
Actually, obviously, death penalty. Now, death penalty might have deterred them. There might be some people who haven't killed. I'm pretty sure I'm one of those people that haven't killed because I don't want a death penalty.
But see, and to your point, maybe if the death penalty wasn't so humane, people wouldn't be trying. You know what I'm saying? People would be like, hold on, maybe I shouldn't do this. If that was the risk.
What we need is some dude strong like the Hulk to kill you like a chicken. Just ring it.
What's in the world? Y'all dudes is wild. Y'all dudes is wild.
You bring up westerns. I love westerns, but westerns it'd be hanging, the public hanging. It'd be like three guys up there. It'd be like one black dude, one dusty old white guy, and a Native American, and they go through what you want to say some last words.
Yeah.
Black dude's like, man, I didn't touch that white woman, and they kill him. The white guy's like, fuck you, Wyatt Earp, and they kill his ass, and then they don't even let the Native American speak. But it's just crazy, yo. That they used to do that shit in front of people.
Yeah.
Public hanging.
Yeah.
We've come a long way.
Have we?
But we still passing laws making it okay for a firing squad. I mean, come on, man. I'm not saying.
Is that worse than electric chair? I think electric chair is the most heinous shit ever.
Who cares if it's worse? That's what I'm getting at that point. If you're gonna kill him, who cares?
It doesn't matter how it's going
It
to
doesn't matter at that point.
And that's a bigger conversation because I don't think we should be killing.
You couldn't kill anybody.
I don't think we should
In
be
my
killing.
opinion.
That's why I said there's so much to unpack from that, man.
Yeah, I don't. I don't think we should be killing anybody. To me, that's
If we gotta do it, I think guillotine is the cleanest way, man.
No.
Just chop the head off.
They outlawed it for a reason.
Why? What's the reason?
Cruel and unusual
How is that any
punishment.
crueler
I said
than
it before.
How's
I
that-
feel shit.
How's that any crueler than electric chair? You saw how John Coffey went. That shit was disturbing.
Don't lie and say you ain't shed a tear. Don't lie.
I've seen The Great Mile
I mean,
50 times and I cry every time of that bitch. That bitch was disturbing.
I saw it once and I won't watch it again. But that's not the point.
Ain't nothing worse than electric chair, dog.
Uh,
Nothing worse.
Take the last more balls. I've seen it once. I don't want to see it no more.
Oh, man. Well, South Carolina is joining Utah, of all places. I can't get over that one.
I figured Mississippi.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, I figured Mississippi.
Yep.
Like they were.
Figured it would have been like Alabama or something.
Yeah,
with it.
yeah.
Mississippi. There were two niggas in Tupelo. Now they're below.
It fits.
Utah, Oklahoma. Yeah, they gotta thin out that Native American population in Oklahoma. That's what they keep it up there. Utah, dog.
Utah. I don't know.
And now South Carolina.
To all my peoples and family in South Carolina, don't get in no trouble.
Don't kill nobody.
Don't do anything where they can pretty much send your ass.
Well, any of our people that's in South Carolina need to be on the straight and narrow anyway.
That's true too. I got fam in South Carolina, and y'all keep your heads up.
So what do you choose if it's you? What do you do?
What do you mean? What do I choose if I'm in that situation?
Firing squad or well, lethal injection. I guess they don't have the drugs for it. So Firing squad or electric chair?
I don't know, bro. I don't know. Probably electric chair. I don't want to be staring down a gun.
Well, they gonna put a hood on you. You ain't gonna. I think.
We don't know. It is South Carolina. It is South Carolina. They might be having you staring down.
Hell, they might hang you from a tree.
Yeah, they known for that.
Mm.
I don't know what you choosing, Cliff.
I'll make that choice if I'm ever in that situation.
Alright.
I need Chris Kyle. But is he? No, he's. But I need somebody, absolute marksman, to give me the kill shot. Cause I ain't choosing no electric chair. That shit look rough, man.
It all look, I mean, but
Bullet to the head. If I gotta choose one, bullet to the head.
nah, I don't want none of that.
Go to the head, closed casket funeral.
No, I still don't want no casket. Just bury me butt naked in the dirt. I want to be planted like a seed. How can I return to the earth that I came from if I'm in a casket?
Bury me ass up so they can kiss my ass.
I should have expected that answer.
I want to be a nice meal for the worms and shit, just to give back. It's a circle of life, man. A circle of life. I don't want to be in no damn casket.
Well, I'm claustrophobic, so
Well, you gonna be dead. It ain't gonna matter.
still.
Well, nobody's actually been able back to tell us.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
Yo, wow.
But I gotta make out this will, cause it has to be butt naked in the dirt.
We're putting you in a casket.
No clothes.
I'm not going, man. I'm gonna send a pre-taped video to your funeral, man. Yeah, go play that shit at the service. I'm not going doing it.
Okay, I could. What if they wrap
I'll
me?
say some words.
Wrap me in a loincloth. Maybe a couple twigs, blocking up my twigs and berries.
Okay.
A couple leaves.
I just won't be going.
Let's see how it's alright.
Why not, man? Have a bury you with your middle fingers up too, man. Why not?
It's not that. I don't know.
Yeah.
I just want to be recycled.
Right.
It's all about green going forward.
Okay. Yeah. You say so.
Well, if you're ever in South Carolina and you feel the need to kill somebody, don't until they get their drugs back. Because she's going to die by a bullet. But after that, whatever. Well, so we'll be back.
Yeah.
We are back.
Finally.
Yeah.
Took a minute.
Yeah. So first we get into it. Before we get into it, it's a birthday shout out.
Yeah.
Oh, somebody getting older.
Jay Sean, or AKA Jackson the Killer,
There you go.
19.
Yeah, the boy is 19.
I don't even remember when I was 19.
Had to check the date. Yeah, the boy 19. It's on my.
What was I doing when I was 19?
Probably somewhere getting in trouble.
I think I was.
It was clearly inappropriate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We was probably all doing it.
Probably.
I know I was still drinking more liquor then.
And E and J.
Oh, two. Yeah, I didn't know better yet.
All I'm
Yeah.
gonna say is I'm old enough to go to the strip club.
He is. I asked him, did he want to go the other day? He said no.
We can take him up to DC.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't go to ones in Virginia.
I said he just can't drink, but he has to wear the little hospital wristband when you go in the club.
That's gotta suck though. I don't know if I could do it.
Well, you don't have to. He's a designated driver too.
That's
Yeah, true.
No, what I mean is I would need a beer inside of an
Oh
establishment.
yeah. Well,
He don't.
Yeah.
So yeah. Yeah, he don't need one. But happy birthday, dude.
Happy birthday, my man.
Yeah. So,
Me and Owen Hart share the same birthday.
yeah.
Oop.
What'd you say?
So,
Me and Owen Hart share
Owen
Owen
Hart.
Hart. Oh,
yeah, share
Owen
the same
Hart.
birthday.
Rest in peace, Owen Hart.
Right.
And
Nice.
Kevin Owens.
Any more?
That's it for now.
Oh, a year older. Might have to see about getting you a raise.
Whatever you're making now,
Double.
double it. That's hilarious.
So I did switch beers. I've got this Kentucky vanilla barrel cream ale.
That sounds nasty.
Well, it's actually pretty good. It's aged in oak barrels, oak bourbon barrels, but it does have a hint of cream to it.
I didn't mean in that sense.
Oh, you mean sexual?
Yeah.
Well,
It sounds like he's finished with them 6 Baltimore Blondes from the first segment.
after you finish with the more blondes, the cream comes in. Yeah, but it is pretty good. It's like a dessert beer. I would describe it as. It tastes like an ale with the aftertaste of Twinkie.
Okay.
That's not bad.
Yeah, dessert beer.
What's the ABV?
6, I believe.
Gotcha.
Oh no, 5.5.
Gotcha.
But it tastes good.
It's delicious.
Right.
I like it,
Well, nice.
and it's Lexington, I believe, Brewing Company, which is in Kentucky.
Nice.
Yeah. Y'all still drinking the same stuff? Well, I know C. Cliff went back to the old staple of the
There it is.
Stone Cold Steve Austin
That's right.
Broken Skull.
El Segundo Brewery.
Gotcha. I'm still messing with these blondes. So.
And why wouldn't you?
It's got to be a long night, man. You got 6 of them.
So.
Which, in my old age now, probably could only handle 4.
Unless you get a nap in between.
Yeah.
Or an IV.
And some Gatorade.
Maybe a little blue helper.
Ain't time for that yet.
No. Oh, when it's time for that?
Well, at least on this side of the table. It ain't
Yeah.
time for that.
No, it's not time for that yet.
Oh,
But when it
okay.
is, just go ahead and bury me butt naked in the dirt because my life is over.
Yeah, once again. I'll send a video, saying some words,
Yeah.
I'm not even gonna be there. Just
Yeah. All right.
So yeah.
Well.
I'll give you a 7.
So next up, Governor of Georgia, Brian Kemp, got an R in the elephant by his name.
Yeah.
Signed a new bill. It's allowing college athletes in the state of Georgia to make endorsement money starting on July 1st.
Yep.
But also in that bill, it allows the school to take up 75% of the money and distribute it to the rest of students after they graduate. 75%.
That's fucked up.
It's really fucked up.
Yeah.
Which is also strange because it's coming from a Republican, because that's usually a democratic ideology of distributing wealth.
Yeah.
But also endorsement, like how many players are going to actually get endorsements
Let's be honest.
to where they're going to be able to, you know what I'm saying?
In the state of Georgia, let's be honest. It's gonna be football players.
But how, like, but it's only being a couple of them. They're not,
I would say 10.
Well, I figure it'll be more because they're gonna ask them about that on the recruiting trail.
Yeah.
All incoming recruits probably have to sign something that they're okay with it or what have you.
And endorsement deals, they're going to be at least be in the hundreds of thousands of dollars.
Yeah.
But you take 75% of that shit, the shit don't even fucking matter to the person who's signing the contract.
Yeah.
And if I'm signing my name on the dotted line for some money, I want my motherfucking money.
I want all my cash, not some, not a half, but all my cash.
Not that it matters, but is it pre-tax or not?
I don't know.
But not that it matters.
Oh man, I'm doing the work. It's my name. I'm not taking 75% of my money and giving it to some volleyball person.
Let them do their own commercial.
Yeah. If you don't get endorsement, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I mean,
Listen, that is fucked up.
it's not what we asked for when we said we want students to get paid or college athletes to get
No.
paid.
No.
You
Not
should have
anymore.
known they was gonna trick the game up some kind of way.
I don't understand why.
Yeah. If you gonna let them have endorsement money, let them have it.
But then you remember they didn't want them to have it, so they was gonna fight it. You knew there was gonna throw some fuckery in the game.
That's true. That's true. And that is, I mean, come on, man. So, if I'm the starting quarterback for University of Georgia,
Yeah. You got the billboards and the.
and I got a couple of Nike billboards,
Mm-hmm.
and Nike throws me in a commercial,
Mm-hmm.
I'm only supposed to see 25% of that
Yeah.
and be okay with it. That's the bigger issue.
Yeah. You're supposed to
Pretty
bend
much.
over and take it.
Just like
No.
just like
No.
the quarterback at Georgia Tech.
Yeah, no, I'm not.
I almost don't even want to sign it. I don't even want the 25%. If that's what you're gonna do, just I've
Fuck it.
been doing like we've been doing for 100 years, and I
Yeah.
won't get paid.
Right.
You're not taking my money and giving it to somebody else.
You're not using my name and my likeness and then taking most of the money.
It's like, why the hell is you okay with me getting paid?
Right. That is completely fucked up.
Yeah, and imagine because they're supposed to be bringing back NCAA college football for video games. So imagine,
That's probably why they did it.
but
Oh,
it's
ain't
like
no problem.
imagine
Sure.
the payment that somebody would get if it just happens that the Heisman Trophy or the nicest nigga in for college football happens to play for Georgia or Georgia Tech or something like that,
Right.
and gets on the cover of that joint.
They taking 75%. Not. Let me rephrase that.
Not half,
Yeah, not 7%.
not 25%. Seven.
No, 75%. You get $100, they take it 75.
It almost seems like it's a spiteful bill. Like, this is what y'all want.
Right.
This is how it's gonna go down.
Right.
That just means that somebody, when they signed that original bill about athletes getting paid, somebody higher up was going to lose a lot of money off of that,
It's crazy.
and they couldn't have that.
Now this is just in Georgia, so I'm wondering are other, because once one state does something, a lot of other states like to follow along and shit.
I guarantee all the next ones will be states that play in the SEC.
Well,
They'll be next.
California is about to get a lot of recruits because California is allowing athletes to get paid
Yes, they are.
and they're not taking 75%. So Cal, UCLA, USC is about to get a lot of recruits.
I mean, I still got eligibility. I might sign.
How's your jump shot, Art?
I ain't gonna play no I'm gonna play a little baseball.
Oh, okay.
I can't run up and down the basketball court no more, but I can run up some bases, shag down some fly balls. I can do that.
Gotcha.
Yep.
You playing short or you playing outfield?
Yeah, I'm not feeling no grounders. Them shits come kind of quick. my reaction time has slowed a little bit since I was young. So the outfield is where I'm gonna go.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
How's your drop step, Cliff? How's your fadeaway?
It's like riding a bike. We just Just can't play big minutes anymore.
You on those restricted minutes?
That's
as they
it,
call
man. That's it, man.
The knees don't hold up as well.
That's right.
Man,
Post game interview will be done from the ice tub.
Yeah.
well, I guess in Georgia is working out for volleyball, tennis, and baseball, and basketball, and they're going to be getting some money when they graduate. But how much is it really going to be? Like, what's the point of it?
I have no idea.
Like, I think it's just a spiteful thing.
Clearly.
But
The money I make is going to
yeah,
somebody that plays golf.
and I didn't. I like you touched on this earlier, but most of the time, that's not a Republican thing. Redistribution of wealth. That's not a. Most Republicans do not want to deal
It's
with it.
very odd. Now, does this, so the NCAA, like, does this go over them like
Yeah, it's a state law.
state law? Interesting.
That's what I said. Because California passed a law a few months back.
Yeah, I did remember that.
Yeah. So if you trying to go to college, the place to go is out west. Take it to the West Coast.
Well, it'd be nice.
Yeah, if you're nice.
Yeah,
Or Florida, of course.
you're just a regular dude, you still ain't gonna get paid.
Now, but if you nice, you can make a little money in California.
That shit crazy, man.
Ridiculous.
Like if they even said 25%, I wouldn't even thought twice about it. Like, okay, whatever.
Yeah.
75%, 3/4 of your money.
And then
That's, but you still gonna get taxed on it, right? Like, so you ain't even gonna get. What are you gonna get?
nothing. And then my thing is, I could see the school taking 10% or 20% because if you play for Georgia,
Right.
I can see okay, you make your name is with Georgia University. I can see the school taking 10% or 20% or whatever. But what I can't see is you saying, "Oh, I'm gonna take this money, but I'm gonna give it to some other athletes."
It's your money. So.
Yeah, because I say like University of Georgia, you got Georgia's name on you too.
Right.
So yes, they can. That's their likeness too.
Right. But I can't see. I'm gonna take it from you and I'm gonna give it to all these other athletes.
No, but Juan Carlos for the baseball team don't deserve a penny of that shit.
Hey, I hate quoting Drake, but you wasn't in the gym. You wasn't shooting with me in the gym.
Very nice.
Yeah.
So disappointed in you.
I said I hate quoting
So
Drake,
disappointed
but it fits here.
I'm surprised you know a Drake quote.
Drake doesn't fit anywhere in sports.
You get what I'm saying, though. They wasn't in the gym with you. They wasn't running on the field with you, so they get the money from you.
Now you're trying to justify it.
No, you get
Well,
you.
I know two Drake things. One is I'm Jake from State Farm. Stand in. And last name ever, first name greatest.
I'm sorry.
There you go. Like a sprained ankle.
Someone
Ain't nothing
Drake,
to
I
play
know.
with.
We wouldn't have been able to sit at our lunch table in high school.
Oh well, no, he was pretty, man. We had pretty niggas at our table.
Yeah, man.
Maybe not your table, but our table was pretty.
That niggas that was rapping. We won't sit at our table with that shit.
Ah.
I don't know. Dudes with the nice hairlines usually got a lot of play.
Yeah. And if it was curly,
The bitch was sharp.
and if the hair was curly, and he was light skinned.
I can.
Canadians weren't getting that kind of love with us back then.
Back then, I didn't know black people was in Canada. So,
I still don't know any.
well, remember was like Cardinal Official. It's like, holy shit, there's niggas in Canada and they rap. Wow. I thought only the sorry football players went up there. You know what I mean? Yeah. Yeah, you didn't get drafted by round 7, your ass was in Canada.
And Warren Moon.
And Warren Moon. But he made it there.
Yeah.
Most of them niggas don't make it there.
Well, Warren Moon had to go because he was a black quarterback, and at that time,
Late 70s, early 80s.
yeah, they told him he needed to play corner. And so he went to Canada, won a couple of Canadian championships, and then came back to the NFL.
Oh, you can play. We're sorry. Come on back.
Yeah. But yeah. So.
Well, you know, we'll see how it's going to go. I do think that other states are going to follow suit. I hope it's not as drastic as that. I hope.
So they're going to lose recruits to other schools in the region.
Yeah. I mean, you still getting more than you were getting,
Right.
but I don't like to see somebody putting their name on a dotted line for a specific amount and that shit going to somebody else.
Yeah.
No, I don't
That's
like that.
fucked up.
I don't like that shit.
Nah, it's a no for me, dog.
Yeah, that's a hard no.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll see. Oh, excuse me.
Hey.
But yeah, we'll be back in a second for the last segment. First player in NBA history with 4 straight 15-assist triple-doubles. Russell Westbrook, who is still garbage.
He said he's still good. I don't know.
Now, he's got game.
The Wizards
But
nice.
He's got game, but he doesn't make you better.
No, he doesn't. It's that stuff. He puts up numbers.
Yeah, he puts up some serious
But
stats.
yeah, no,
He does
he's
not
not going to
make
make the
you
team
better.
appreciably
No.
better.
The best person on that team is Bradley Beal.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who's going to be Mitch Richmond at the end of his career.
So, yeah.
So speaking of basketball, Kendrick Perkins, who I like.
Just not in the deal with ESPN.
Yep. A lot of the stuff that he says, I agree with. I don't agree with him signing with ESPN because I fucking hate ESPN. I don't.
Somebody got signed with him.
They do. I wish he'd have went to like Fox Sports or something.
I like ESPN.
Well, a lot of them, but they're.
It's too.
It's
I know what he's getting at. Yeah, it's.
I don't know.
as Dan Patrick calls them, the mothership. They do a lot of shady reporting and stuff. Like Adam Schefter, who's just getting thrown out. I mean, he did some fucked up shit this week with the draft and shit. But a lot of their shit is bullshit.
I listen to ESPN as I'm working.
Yeah, whatever.
It's in the background.
Shut up.
I cut it on ESPN, and it's in the background
Whatever.
as I'm working.
Whatever. Stop. You're over trying to explain
No,
that you have a job.
I do got a job.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
Yeah. But anyway, Kendrick Perkins. He says, was it First Take or was it just something?
Nah, it wasn't First Take.
Wasn't First
It
Take.
was
Get Up, wasn't it?
Get Up.
Yeah.
Yep.
He says that it's harder to win an NBA championship than it is a Super Bowl.
Wrong.
Well, he's right if he's talking about us. He's wrong if he's talking about people already in the league. Because it's harder to get to the NBA than it is to get into the NFL.
Well,
But once you're in, no, it's much easier to win in the NBA.
but he's saying it's harder to win in the NBA.
Yeah, he's wrong.
He's wrong. He's dead wrong.
He's wrong.
He's not even remotely like this.
He's dead wrong.
Maybe because he's a basketball guy. He's a basketball homer.
No, he works for ESPN.
And he works for
So he's got to throw shit out there like that.
Well, it's for
That's
clicks.
what I was getting ready to
That's
say.
what it is. That's
Maybe
right.
he was doing it for
That's what it is.
clicks.
It's one thing
That's
about
right.
corporate media. You should always know that it's about clicks.
That's right.
It's not about the story.
No.
It's not about informing you. The first number one thing
Get the clicks.
is to get clicks.
That's right.
And he just
So
said,
it's more reportedly beforehand, so you don't get sued.
and he said some shit that's gonna make you click on that.
That's right. He does.
Because that's insane.
It is.
It's not even.
You can't even argue.
No, I mean, you can't. There's nowhere
You can't.
close.
He tried. I told y'all I had it on. He tried to
To
argue.
dress it up.
Yeah,
Yeah, and he tried to argue why he was right, and he sounded like a moron.
Who was he arguing with?
I know Ryan Clark was one of them.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
and Jeff Saturday.
And Jeff was it Saturday or Orlovsky?
It was Jeff Saturday.
Yeah.
Well, I saw Dan Orlovsky tweeted it where he was wrong, so he didn't say much. He was just like,
It was
Yeah.
great.
Quick
Because
to the point.
Perk came on, he was saying something, and Ryan Clark went and basically told him he was insane. And then
Yeah.
Perk came back on and tried to say something back, and it's like, my God,
Yeah.
come on, Perk,
Yeah, you just sound
Come on.
stupid.
come on, man.
just. I mean, if you want to know, just ask Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah.
Just ask him.
First of all, in basketball,
Mahomes, ask anybody. except
But I'm just
Brady.
saying for recently.
Ask anybody but Brady.
But yeah.
but in basketball, because it's less people on the court,
There you go. One player has more of an
you
impact.
could bring LeBron in or Steph Curry and immediately be a Super Bowl contender.
Well, LeBron has showed you that you put him on the team and you're gonna, at the very least, go to the finals.
Right.
Most of the time.
Yeah.
He's just shown it.
In the NFL, Lamar Jackson went on the Ravens for a minute. He don't get nowhere close.
Like Ryan Clark said, he said those teams, man, in basketball, the best teams are always going to win. It's no surprise there.
Right.
In
Best
football-
team don't always win in
in
football.
football, it's
No.
literally any given Sunday.
Exactly.
Then it's also hard to get 53 people to come together for 19 games.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's 20 now.
20 games
Mhm.
versus having a chance at 7-game series and working out the kinks and all that shit. And the cream usually rises to the top
Best
Yeah.
team will always win
Yeah.
4 out of 7.
Yeah.
always.
It's just always
Like
right.
me, this 5 right here could go. We could go up to the basketball court, and a team that's been beating everybody all day, we might be able to beat them 1 game or 2.
Mhm. That's right.
But
4
Go
times?
No.
find 4 times out of 7.
No.
No.
not gonna happen.
Uh-uh.
Not gonna happen.
Not at all.
And maybe it's just because he's a basketball guy, but
Yeah.
it's insane to think of that.
But you gotta say, I think when you get on ESPN, you gotta say some controversial shit. Like,
It's for clicks.
remember when Max first got on First Take, the shit he was saying about Brady?
Yes.
Yeah, the clip, exactly. The clip. It's like, come on, man.
And that's why I'm not sure he fully believes it, because it's kind of like, speak for yourself. Acho and Marcellus Wiley.
Right.
Mhm.
I don't think they disagree on every. There's no possible way that they disagree on every topic.
No.
It's like one.
You gotta have a point.
Which one are you gonna
counterpoint.
pick? Which one you gonna
And
pick?
I'm gonna go
And
with
we're
the
gonna build
other
on
one.
it.
It is.
So I think they just. I don't trust it.
I said the same thing with, before Max, with Stephen A. and Skip. And it's, even now, and this with Skip and Shay Sharp.
They
Yeah.
There's no way.
very rarely agree,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and that's impossible.
And it makes for bad TV.
Yeah, if they're agreeing, it does. It makes for bad TV.
So, Kendrick, who's smart, who I agree with most of the time,
Yeah.
I think this is just something he was just doing just to get some clickbait.
I hope he don't believe that. Let me just put it that way.
Nobody believes that. But then I looked at the Twitter feed of it. There was like 1 or 2 people that agree with him, but they're idiots. They don't have blue check marks.
I don't know. Might have been his burner accounts.
Yeah.
Oh, it was
It was
KD.
KD. It was KD. Yeah, it was KD. That's who it was. Because there's no way possible that you think that.
You can't. You just try to make a bold take, a hot take.
16 games. Shit, you lose 7 of them, you out automatically right there.
And that's what Jeff Saturday said He said, really, in the NBA, he said if you're a better player in the NBA, you can sit out 30 games and get to the playoffs, play half of the time, and y'all can win the championship.
Especially in the East.
Yeah. He said in the NFL, he said if you miss 2 games, that's big.
Yeah.
It's a wrap.
Yeah.
If Tom Brady would have missed
It's
two
2
games last year,
they might not have made the
Bucks
playoffs.
would not have been in the playoffs.
So Blaine Gabbert couldn't have let him?
No.
No. Just think if Patrick Mahomes missed a month and missed 4 games, what would the Chiefs be?
They'd have still been in the playoffs, but they would not. They
No.
would not have been in the Super Bowl.
No.
Not even close.
No.
Can't even name the backup in Kansas City.
Nobody can.
Arthur Carrington.
I mean, might as well be. I mean, might as well.
You'd be a great backup.
Oh
Bud.
man, listen.
You had a baseball hat on. You
Shit.
chart plays.
I wouldn't even have my shoulder pads on.
You do this.
I'll still ask you to autograph the jersey for me.
When Mahomes walks to the sideline on a timeout, I meet him almost halfway and I talk to him like I'm saying something, but I'm not really saying anything. Actually, what I'm saying is keep doing what you're doing, dog. You're doing pretty good.
Your job is to not fumble that clipboard.
Yeah.
That's what you do.
Please don't get hurt because I like my job here on the sideline. I like to get my free ring.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be funny as hell. Carrington, grab your helmet.
What?
What?
Yeah. Backup quarterback's the best job ever until quarterback gets hurt.
You know, this was about, I'd say about 5-6 years ago. They did a thing of the best jobs in America, and backup quarterback was like 2 or 3.
Well, first of all,
Working for Microsoft was 1.
well, the crowd loves you.
Yeah.
The crowd always loves the backup quarterback.
Yeah. And you
ain't doing shit.
and you make $3-4 million basically as an insurance policy.
All you gotta do is show up to work.
Yeah, you make $3-4 million to stand there and
Relay the signal.
yeah. And you do this number, you listen to the call.
That's right.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
That's right.
That's it.
Imagine Mac how good it's gonna be for Mac Jones. Sit up there, you gotta do shit, but watch Cam until Cam gets hurt.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh shit, I gotta play.
Yeah.
Play.
Same for Kyle Trask, sitting behind Brady.
Yeah. Yeah. Kyle Trask.
Oh, they went to
the
Bucks.
Bucks drafted Kyle
Oh,
Trask.
that's the best job right there. That's absolutely the best job.
He has nothing to do.
Shit.
No, because Brady's gonna play another 10 years.
Well, he at least 7.
All Kyle Trask has to do is play the preseason game and not look terrible. That's it.
That's it.
But when Brady retired, Kyle Trask is gonna be Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah.
He's gonna get some good toolage.
Yeah.
Right. Shit, might be better because he'll be about an 8-year vet by then.
If I was Kyle Trask on game day, I'd be in some slides and some Nike slides.
Yeah, the dust with the air bubble in.
Yeah, I'd be in some Nike slides and a baseball hat.
Yeah.
That's it. I'm not putting no cleats on.
Well, we'll need that.
What am I gonna get taped up for?
Hey, don't eat. You ain't coming to the game. Brady got hurt 1 year and that was it.
Yeah, I ain't.
He don't sit out plays.
No.
He don't take games off.
Exactly.
Kyle Trask, best pick ever.
Yeah. Yeah. All I'm wearing game day is Nike slides, and look, I'm gonna have my uniform on, but I ain't gonna really be ready to play. Like I ain't gonna really have pads and
Shit, uniform. I get some jogging pants. I'm gonna have on a tee up under my jersey. So anyway, I know shoulder pads. So I'm like, what? make sure I pronounce these plays right.
Yeah, that's it.
Who was it? It was a couple years ago. The backup quarterback had to go in and he couldn't find his helmet.
Yeah, I can't remember who that was.
He lost it on purpose.
Yeah.
Backup quarterbacks they don't want to go in until he has a week of preparation. You don't want to just.
You don't want to show up.
Nah. You didn't get no reps during practice.
Not at all.
You want me to do what?
Okay. But you're playing on house money.
Yeah.
You are.
Yeah, because nobody expects you to do anything.
Nobody.
But it is also Khalil Mack out there trying to kill me.
Yeah. Listen.
But
if
your
I'm-
offensive line knows at that point, all right, Brady's gone. Yeah, hey,
Well, you
gotta
like to
step
think.
up.
You like to think. Doesn't always work that.
If I look down the line and see Khalil Mack or somebody like that, or Chase Young lining up, I'm telling whoever my first read is, you're getting the ball. I'm just throwing it. I'm not even gonna lie.
You ain't gotta do that. Because you're the backup quarterback. So no one's gonna get mad if you check into all runs.
Yeah, because I'm not getting hit by Chase Young or Khalil Mack or
No.
anybody like that
No.
for nothing.
No.
So I'm gonna go ahead and tell you, I'm throwing it. If you read one, I don't care if you got 6 people around
So
you.
you pull a Brett Favre when Michael Strahan came to him.
Yeah.
It's like you to back him. He's like, well, first of all, there's a reason I'm in the game in the first place. You see what they just did to Tom Brady? That's a 7-time champion. What the fuck you think they're gonna do to me?
Hey, I get paid either way.
Absolutely nothing.
And the refs give Tom a little protection. They ain't giving me shit.
But they ain't gonna have to. That ball gonna be out of my hands quick.
Yeah. And like I said, I don't care if you open or not. It's hit and throw. I'm throwing that jump. Hit. There you go.
Well, you go. Turn around, hand off.
Listen, all this that we're talking about, that even makes it harder to just play football in general.
Yeah.
Basketball, any jabroni can go and play basketball as long as you got 2 superstars on your team. All you
Right.
gotta do is sit there and wait for the open shot because they're gonna double team all these guys.
Yep.
As long as you can hit the shot when you open,
Yeah.
there's always a job for you in the NBA.
It's not hard
Yeah.
to win.
It's just not hard.
Especially if you can hit that corner 3, you can always find a job in the NBA.
Well, just think, it depending on y'all to go to the championship, and you got to tackle Derrick Henry. We ain't going.
I'd much rather shoot that corner 3.
If y'all waiting on me to tackle Derrick Henry, we just ain't gonna go.
I already think that.
Although for the glory, I might risk it all. But
Look,
I risk
But a
it
lot
all.
of niggas ain't.
I risk it all.
That's why Tennessee's so good.
Yeah.
It's not because they're just a good football team. No,
Yeah.
it's because Derrick Henry and what's up, Brown, the receiver.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Nobody hitting that dude neither.
yeah,
No.
yeah.
It's called business decision.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Tennessee is so good.
Oh, it would
Because
have to be.
people
It
don't
would have to
want
be a
to tackle.
game deciding play.
Yeah.
And I'd risk it all
Yeah.
on that play.
Maybe on a game deciding
Yeah,
play.
a game deciding play, I'd risk it
But
all.
look, if it's the first quarter and
Playoff.
Derrick
No,
Henry
no.
break through, I'm
Playoff
not tackling.
deciding.
There are no game deciding plays in the first quarter.
Yeah.
Let's be clear.
Playoff deciding. Because I
Yeah.
don't care about 1 through 17 or 18, or however many games there is. now.
Agreed.
Yeah.
I don't
Agreed.
care.
Because
Agreed.
if Derrick Henry come barreling down and I'm like playing free safety, I'm just letting him go. I'm gonna be honest.
Not unless I got one of them quarterback, almost fully guaranteed contracts.
Look, guaranteed for injury.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I got one of them, sure.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right.
Matter of fact,
We'll let
I
him.
might try to get hurt.
But there's no reason for me to stand in there and try to take him on.
Not in the first quarter.
No.
Of a regular season game.
First quarter of a regular season game, I am literally walking off. Like, yeah, all right, he just scored.
That's what I'm saying. Maybe Kendrick Perkins needs to suit up on a football field and see what it's like.
I don't see that either. Man, we're not going to act like he was the best basketball player.
True.
No, he was definitely.
so no, I don't want to see him on the football
I
field.
mean, he got a ring, but
He get a ring.
yeah, he got a ring.
Notice I didn't say he earned one. He got one.
He got one, but I ain't gonna be there.
Well, one of the people you played with was gonna take a poop mid-game. I mean,
Paul Pierce had to take his shit mid game. That's what he's talking about.
Oh, well, listen.
He really shit on himself.
I mean, he might have had some spicy wings earlier.
He had some Lou Pepper. He had some Lou
It's a Lou
Williams.
Williams.
He had some Lou Williams. Lou Jones hit his stomach wrong. He had some Lou Will.
Well, you know, strip clubs, wings, man, probably
Ain't the best for you.
ain't the
Yeah,
best.
man, but you don't go to the strip club for the food.
Lou Williams did.
You don't do.
Allegedly,
Yeah, Lou Williams did.
during COVID.
My God, that makes it sound worse. Man.
How? Well, listen, Either that strip club is the shit or them wings are the
Other
shit.
shit. One
No.
of the two.
No, he didn't want to be in that bubble.
You want to be in the bubble? That was what it was?
That's what it was.
Maybe. Yeah.
That was probably it.
Yeah. I don't know. That's wild. So, but yeah.
I wouldn't make that decision. Not during a pandemic.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
No?
Well,
You know, that bubble shit was, I don't know.
it was a money grab. Damn, I say that out loud.
It produced me another championship for my Lakers, though. So I can't be mad.
With an asterisk.
But I wouldn't. Asterisk still in the book.
It's in the book. I'm putting an asterisk beside it.
What y'all think about old Aaron Rodgers? Because it seems like all the stories that are coming out are not coming from Aaron Rodgers or the team.
Well, it's coming from Aaron Rodgers. It's coming from his side.
Yeah.
His side's leaking shit.
But
That's why you ain't heard nothing from him.
it's not. It doesn't. I don't think it's coming from him.
I think it is. A lot of it is. Because you know what? It's no coincidence that he chose right now to pull this when he knows they can't trade him because of the cap hit and
Well, yeah.
everything else.
But it's their own fault.
It is their fault.
Yeah.
I agree. But he's no dummy,
Mm.
which is why he chose right now to pull all of this.
Yeah. And I think he's leaking stuff, or it might not be him. It may be his manager or somebody like that. Somebody from around him is leaking the information.
It's crazy. I can pull old footage of us now. Remember we talked about this shit
Yep.
last year,
Yep.
and I said he can't go nowhere for at least 3 years. That's why he's pulling this shit right now.
Yeah, he's trying to get up out of
When
there.
they drafted Jordan Love, I told y'all he ain't going nowhere for a while. They can't trade him.
Hey,
He's trying to get up out of there.
they betted on him losing his ability,
And he
Mhm.
didn't.
and they did.
And they were wrong.
Yeah, they were wrong.
And they were wrong. Just like the Patriots bet on
Brady
to lose his ability.
But like Shannon Sharp was saying, okay, why are you holding on to him? Let him go. If you
Yeah.
feel he can't do it no more, let him go.
Because the one they picked for him is no
Ain't
good.
ready. He ain't ready.
He ain't no good.
Which is why they want
And I
another
ain't even gonna
quarterback
say-
in return.
I ain't even gonna say Jordan Love is no good. He just ain't ready. And as a team,
With that team.
yeah, if you get rid of Aaron Rodgers and you throw Jordan Love out there and he's not ready, you can't have that big a drop off, or else the pitchforks will be at your door.
That's what I'm saying. But so here we are 2 years later, and this guy still ain't ready, you shouldn't have drafted him in the first round. Matter of
Right.
fact, and you traded up for him.
I think he
You
needs to
shouldn't have done that.
play. And right now, the bind that they're in, to me, is Aaron Rodgers is here. If you get rid of Aaron Rodgers and he needs to play to get better, but you can't play to get better while Aaron's here, that's the bind that
And I
they're
tell you, when they drafted him, I said they fucked up because like you can't play him.
in.
He's not ready, and you can't get rid of Aaron. Because when Aaron signed that deal, you can't get rid of him. You fucked yourself.
It was the dumbest pick ever.
It was.
Well,
It was.
the thing is, you had to tell Aaron. By all reports, they didn't say anything to
They
him.
said
They
shit
just
to him.
drafted him. Most teams tell you, look,
Well,
we're looking to the future. We're going to draft a
It was
quarterback."
fucked up, and the GM tried to come out and say that bullshit. But they should have never, like, Aaron
Especially-
Rodgers had, just because he only threw 26 touchdowns and he lost an NFC Championship game that year, doesn't mean he was losing anything. He was losing because the rest of the team fucking sucked.
But you didn't get him any help. And then the next year, what does he do? He wins MVP.
MVP.
MVP, like, come
Then
on.
the guy you get doesn't even hold the clipboard. He's not even
Right.
like second string. Like
Yeah.
what kind of a pick is that?
You
It's
know,
horrible.
Side note, did y'all see Aaron Rodgers' name tag at the Kentucky Derby? Y'all ain't see that shit?
I saw the picture he put up. I saw the meme was that Aaron Rodgers looks like he's there to arrest Tom Brady or something
Tom
like that.
Brady
'cause
looks like
Tom
he's there
Brady-
to arrest
yeah,
Aaron
to arrest Aaron Rodgers.
Because
Yeah.
Tom Brady had a full suit on.
Yeah.
Aaron Rodgers had the open collar shirt with the jacket, but his name tag was Turd Ferguson.
Oh, I'm saying that loud. It's for Jeopardy SNL.
Yeah,
Because he wants to host Jeopardy.
His name tag was Turd Ferguson, man. Oh my God, I was dying laughing.
Shout out to Norm Macdonald, aka Terry Perkins, and one of the greatest characters in SNL history.
And that's what made me laugh because
That's hilarious.
if you don't know, like people ain't know what it is. What it
You don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you don't know that sketch, you don't. It's not funny to you.
And it
Terry
was.
Perkins
I
is
was
awesome.
dying. I was on the floor. So yeah, but
Oh, speaking of SNL, real quick, Elon Musk is on there tonight, so I'm gonna watch that tomorrow. See what that's all about. Like,
yeah,
you know, how he
Okay.
got on there.
I don't know.
But
He's a celebrity now.
listen, this nigga can make a rocket go to space and then land where it took off from.
Yeah.
It's pretty dope.
He's a celebrity now.
Now a lot of them crash,
That's okay.
but some of them do land where they're supposed to, which is weird. I don't understand it.
When they inhabit another planet, I'll be moving. So
Oh, no. Two richest men in the world couldn't stay married. What hope do I have?
Well, there's a speaking of the Bill Gates one. There's a bit of a report, a little report that apparently for these 27 years he's had this woman where he told his wife every day for this year or this a couple days for this year we're just going off and we're going to do our thing.
yeah.
And she's been putting up with it for 27 years, and now the kids are grown, all that shit. She finally decided to do it.
Okay.
So she was just there for the money anyway.
Well, she's about to get bankrolled.
She's gonna get it now. Yeah, she's gonna get it.
I want half, Eddie.
She gonna get half,
But evidently that was her plan.
and he gonna make it right back just like Bezos did.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't no thing. It's different from us giving up half of our shit.
I want half,
I
Eddie.
mean, regardless of how much you make, you give up half, you're gonna feel it. But when you got as much as they got, you can rebound a lot
Very
better.
quickly.
You can rebound.
I think Bezos is gonna rebound faster than Bill Gates did.
I'll
Or
say it
is.
again.
Oh, he did.
Yeah.
Especially like, I wonder if that has something to do with COVID.
Cliff, I'll say it again. I know you hate the quote, but there's the Drake quote again.
God damn it, Charles.
That you wasn't with me shooting in the gym.
God damn it.
Maybe she was.
She wasn't.
She wasn't. She wasn't.
She wasn't.
She wasn't.
She wasn't.
She wasn't.
27 years ago, what was he doing? Was he?
He was developing Microsoft.
But they hadn't jumped off like
No,
that.
it hadn't.
So she was in the gym with him.
27 years ago, Microsoft had jumped off.
Yeah, she probably
Now,
wasn't in the gym.
not Amazon, but Microsoft did.
Neither one of their wives was in the gym with them.
No, neither one was.
No.
But they stuck with them through kids and got kids grown, so
That's true.
they're entitled to it.
But do it have to be half? Though? That's a whole nother.
Rarely will
We're gonna let that
rarely
go.
will I say that, but
We're gonna let that
I guess
go.
at that point they are entitled.
Well, that will be the first topic of next time.
Bonus segment.
Should the wife who be always entitled to have if she didn't put in that work?
Not always, but yeah, we'll say that. All right.
Bonus segment.
Oh, you want to talk about it right
Let's
now?
do a bonus segment for them. We'll give y'all a bonus segment. Real quick.
I mean,
Why not? Let's do it.
We may or may not be back for a bonus segment here.
If not, peace.
Yeah.
all right. That'd be good though.
I think it would.
You know my answer.
That's why I think it'd be good.
Well, we may or may not be back.
All right. So, end of last segment, we were getting into something that I think that we needed to do a little extra innings on.
Yeah, a little overtime.
A little overtime.
Yeah. Overtime.
And that's this idea of when a divorce happens.
Turn the computers down. We
That
don't need shit for this.
Yeah, I don't need it for this.
We won't need it for this one.
that the woman, it's usually the woman. There's been some cases where it's the man, but this, most of the time it's the woman who didn't put in the same amount of work should get half of the estate.
Should I say it again, Cliff?
Hell no. Don't ever say it again.
Go ahead.
Nope.
Should
No.
I say that you wasn't with me
Hey,
shooting
cut
in
his
the
mic.
gym?
Cut his mic, man. Cut his mic, man. We're not doing this.
It's the most Drake references we've ever had.
Oh, God.
But and I don't know about Bill Gates and how that's going to play out, but especially with Jeff Bezos, he gave up exactly half of everything.
That's a lot.
Now,
She became the richest woman in the world.
I personally don't care what he did.
It's their business.
It's their business, and it's also till death do you part. So if she decides to leave,
Mm-hmm.
how is she entitled to half of it? I don't give a fuck what he did. She wasn't selling books in the garage with him, was she? I don't know.
I tell you what, I'll go first since I've never been married. I'll go first. She should not be left with nothing.
Of course not.
No.
She was there. They had kids. Kids are grown, so she shouldn't be left with nothing.
No.
Half is fucking ridiculous. She should not get half. She should be able to, be good.
Maybe
Give her a little something.
buy your house.
You don't have to worry about that.
Maybe even give you we set the amount of time, because first of all, alimony is ridiculous. I just want to say, because you pay alimony until the woman decides to get married again, which is fucking ridiculous.
Right.
But so we set a time. You can even get half of the stuff that I'm bringing in after the divorce.
Yeah.
But you don't get half of what we already have made.
I say no. You know what? You can get the house. You get the house, and whatever it costs to keep the
you
shit
furnish
running.
the house.
Whatever it costs to keep the shit running in the house.
Mm-hmm.
Month to month, what have you.
Yeah.
Why should you get anything else? You got somewhere to live. You got everything in your house. Anything extra? You go get a fucking job and get your damn
Yeah,
self.
that's the only thing you should get after that is a job.
That's
Well,
it. You
but
go
they
get
say
the
you
rest of
gotta-
your damn self.
You gotta keep them in the same lifestyle. That's how.
You in the same house. You got and all the household bills are taken care of.
Bro, I agree with you. I'm just telling you that that's what they say.
They taken care of. Anything extra? Hey, that's on you.
She got half of how many billions this
That's
man
what I'm saying.
had.
That's ridiculous, man.
Because you gotta keep.
She
them
wasn't in the
same
board
lifestyle.
meetings, the
No,
conference
she
calls, the emails. She won't do none of that.
Do I gotta say it again?
Cut his mic, man. What the? Yeah, man, what? That's a fucking cord, man. Unplug that shit.
Yeah, no.
How did we? I'm pretty sure that it was some woman legislator
No, this is.
that
It's
came
from,
up with that.
it's from.
Where did this come from?
It's from back in the day. Some old shit. But, yeah, I guess from back when men were the breadwinners
And women and nobody and
and
no
women
women
weren't working like Tom
Right.
Brown. I'm guessing. So it's an antiquated system.
Good word.
Good
Good
word.
word, Cliff.
You know, that's what it is.
Good word,
And
Cliff.
it needs to be revisited.
But
Yeah.
now we allow women to work.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
why should a man have to
Man.
pay everything and then a woman could sit back
Dr.
and not
Dre's
work
right.
and just do it all?
Especially when she decided to leave.
Right.
Now, if the man says, you know what, I'm up, I don't want to do this anymore, that's different.
Or if he's the cause, like if he cheated.
No,
And
I get that.
I don't care
But
about
we
what
know-
he did. I care about who decided to end it.
well, I see. I agree with you to a point there. But if he cheated and she walks in and
Right.
says, "Fuck this, you doing
Right.
this, I'm out."
Right.
So
Then-
what if she didn't walk in on it? What if she just heard and is
Well,
been
if she just
confirmed?
heard. That's a whole nother
Well,
story.
you gotta have some
Proof.
proof.
Yes.
Man, you know.
If you see him
Like,
balls deep and
I think we did
the
a.
sweetest mistress, the
Yeah,
sweetest
that's-
nanny,
That's a whole
that's a
different.
little different.
But I think we did a segment with about Dr. Dre and his
We
wife.
did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she,
wanted a man's name.
yeah, she wanted the man's name,
No, what you
half of the Beats contract, half of his royalties,
the masters,
Yeah.
the lowest, yeah,
Get a
man.
job. How about that?
Like,
half
yo,
of his royalties,
Again.
everything.
take care of the house, take care of the bills in the house. Everything else is on you.
Listen,
Especially if I've already banged 100 chicks before I even met you.
listen.
You're not helping your case.
No, you're not. You're not. But if in Dr. Dre's case, okay, I done watched 3 different documentaries on Dr. Dre, and I done seen the NWA movie. I ain't never seen her in any of those
She won't know where in
sessions
there.
where he was coming up with them beats.
She won't know where in there.
I ain't never seen
She ain't making another movie either because Michelle A. won't in there. So
her. Right?
so she made us had a docu-series and she got her money.
Yeah.
You
I ain't
won't know
never
where to
seen
be
her.
found.
So I just don't understand where you claiming you need half of his royalties from these songs.
Some of these women, and not all. Well, this is a problem when you make it cool to be a thought.
Thoughts are in.
Man,
I'm just saying.
it's not cool to be a hoe.
It's not.
Not at all.
I mean, it is what it is. So if you get shamed for it, yeah, I'm not gonna stop shaming you for it. A hoe is a hoe.
I mean, 9 times out of 10, well, in the hip hop community, they're meeting those thoughts and making them wives, which
Yes,
is
pretty
Yeah,
much.
that's the problem.
that's a problem. with
That's the
them.
problem.
But
They have a specific purpose.
and that's what they're for, and that's how
That's
they're
what
used.
That's it.
Y'all still.
What is a chicken head? Oh, there's some of you.
That's a bird.
You said let them ride. Oh God. Oh,
Shout out to Dave Chappelle.
Shout out to Dave Chappelle, who's got his podcast of his own coming out. So I'm gonna check that out. Y'all
Yes.
check that out.
And we will definitely follow.
We'll follow that.
Yeah.
And Dave, if you're listening, we would love a follow back.
Yes. Actually, come on the show.
Look, I'll hook the phone John up right now if Dave
Yeah.
Chappelle coming up.
We'll call in. Hell, you don't want to be known. We'll cover up the voice, man.
Yeah.
We're fans, if you couldn't tell.
Yes.
I just, I think some of these are they laws or are they just guidelines or what?
I have no idea.
I don't think it's in the books. I don't know. But half, especially alimony and the child support. Like they was hitting P Diddy up for like what, thousands, $20,000, $30,000 a month.
No, yeah. So yeah, but some
That's
other
crazy.
rapper I saw they had to pay like 30 grand a month. Like that is ridiculous.
For the child.
Blake Griffin.
Like that is ridiculous.
A good friend of mine. Now, how ridiculous is this? A good friend of mine that I coached his son, all that type of stuff, and we were talking. He had I don't know what you call it, but he had his son during the week,
Mhm.
and the son only went to the mom on the weekends. But he had to go to court 3 times to fight paying child support on his son.
Why are you paying child support for somebody who you have more than?
The court
Exactly.
awarded child support to the mom.
She should be giving him child support.
She only
Yeah.
has him 2 days a week.
The court awarded child. He had to go to court 3 times, and finally, they said, no, you don't have to pay any child support anymore. He had to go 3 times.
It's outdated, man.
Over 2 years,
It needs to be redone, man.
and the kid basically lived with him, and he had to go to court 3 times.
That's crazy.
It takes a lot for the woman have to pay or do all that shit, man.
And as I was understanding it when I was reading it, it said when child support is set, and y'all correct me if I'm wrong, but it was like
I have no idea.
the judge was like, whatever the amount is, basically they're saying it's double that. It takes double that. So whatever the man is paying, it's like the female is the woman is supposed to match that, or the mother is supposed to match that. So if you're not matching that and you just asking for more, that's a problem. Like you want to sit on your ass and just have him do everything. Like you don't have to. Like how is that right?
Not right, because I got a partner who's splitting time. Like it's 50-50, yet he's still paying.
Yeah.
He's got to reduce after going to court and going to court and going to court. He got to reduce, but it's 50-50.
That's you shouldn't be paying anything. It's 50-50.
I'm telling you.
He didn't do it by himself.
I don't know where it's, I don't know how it happened this way. And it might be that back in the day shit like you're talking about, like
I mean, it needs to be revisited.
antiquated.
Antiquated. That's a
Antiquated.
good word, Cliff.
It's an antiquated policy or system or whatever the fuck we got going on.
I actually wrote that word in the email the other day.
Nice.
It was a sternly worded email.
I'll tell y'all about that all day. I had to. It was ridiculous. But anyway.
Well, I need a sternly worded email to whoever came up with this fucking policy. The guy give up half and overpaying child support.
We need to send a sternly worded email to the Attorney General.
Of the United States.
Yes.
I'm on it.
Yeah.
Although I don't have a tact, so might need you to do it. Since this is all you do is send emails all day and
yeah, Tommy.
maybe we'll get
That's
JK
right.
on it. 'Cause it's not gonna come off well for me.
It's
No.
all in how you word it, player.
I'm not gonna word it right. They're not gonna like what I say.
So they're not gonna. So you mean F-bombs and fuck?
No,
and
can't put those in.
Can't
put
put
those in. No. And you can't use caps if you don't know email. Can't use caps.
I'm eliminated.
Well, yeah. So I think we just had to come back on that for a second.
Yeah, we just couldn't let that go.
I couldn't let that go.
Right.
Shout out to Bill Gates for making his billions, and I hope you only have to give her 25%.
He gonna have to
I
kick
know
up
he
one
is.
more. But
I know it is.
Yeah, of course. If they're forcing the athletes to give up 75%, ain't no way he getting away with 25.
pretty much.
God is a man, but the world is ran by women. And on that note, Brews and Views is out. See you next time.
Peace.
Peace.
Peace.